Me to sit down with Donald Trump. He one of them, because I wanna free Larry Hoover, and I believe he'll do it. So I text Kanye. I text Kanye a few weeks ago, and I said, homie, we can get Larry Hoover out of lockup. I think Trump will do it. And so that's my goal. Before he die, homie, some kind of way to try to get Larry Hoover in population.
Why you like Larry Hoover?
Because Larry Hoover chained gangsters and disciples to growth and development. So I really should, homie, I joined Crip and Bloods. So GDs and BDs never really made it to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So they're not big in Texas. But there was some. And I remember I stole them literature. And literature helped me evolve from wanting to be gangster to growth and development. Evolving.
Yeah.
Man, wisdom, knowledge. So when Larry Hoover changed the whole mindset of gangsters, homie, and I just happened to be a kid who got to pick it up off the ground. And nigga, it transformed the spirit of the kid. Because all I knew was gang, 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 gang. And I really didn't even know that. I'm just picking this shit up in the boys' home. I come from a good home. So I ain't know nothing about gang, gang. So from 14 to 16, I'm gang, gang, based on the Crip knowledge. And the Crip ain't got no knowledge. But when I was like 17 years old and I got a hold of that literature, that's what made me quit gang banging.
Well, on your Instagram, you had posted something about Larry Hoover.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about that.
I received that via, through an email, and just acting on some. I made some phone call, and not knowing that one of those calls we could submit like a claims or you can put something forward to make requests to have him maybe not released, but taken out of 23, 24-hour lockdown conditions. And I just stumbled on that, man. So yeah, that's why I posted it on there. The first number I called was the governor's office. And they was kind of real shitty, but hey, the governor can't do anything. He can't release him. And anyway, he's in Colorado. So, oh, okay, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. So no. So the next number I called with a little bit more professionalism, and discovered that if we all call that second number, they'll be forced to have to consider week by week, day by day, month by month, to let almost an 80-year-old man out of 23-hour lockdown conditions. How much of a threat can he be at this point?
Right. He's currently 70 years old. He's in ADX Florence, which is a supermax. And like you said, 23-hour lockdown, 1 hour.
He can't even talk. Time. He can't even talk. He can't talk to nobody but a prison guard. He can't even hold a conversation. So him and other inmates cannot have no signs of communication. They can't wink at each other. They can't do nothing. Man, God.
What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Stingy, man. And that boy Charleston White been trying to get Larry Hoover freed for a long time. So let's go back in time real fast. But before we go back in time, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Get up in the comments, man.
To our children, our black youth, I think in 1 month, his words could stop drill music. If they gave us 1 month.
Hey, y'all think that Larry Hoover could stop the drill music? Y'all think 1 month he could change the whole dynamic of how everything going on today?
Larry Hoover, his take, his perception, his opinions, his feelings on our culture in the state of Chicago, I think he can heal a lot of pain.
I can agree with that.
Yeah,
I can agree with that. We look to idols, and he is definitely a living idol to where, like you said, 1 month of just speaking, I believe it could change.
At this point, he's just an old man.
Looked into his case, Larry Hoover case, and can you speak on anything about that?
He was railroaded by the government. So I reached out to Kanye. I reached out to Kanye this year and said, man, I think if nothing else, we can petition Donald Trump and sit down and have a conversation with Donald Trump, if for nothing else, trying to see what we can do to get Mr. Larry Hoover removed from those inhumane conditions of being 24-hour lockdown or 23-hour lockdown for all of these years, because how much threat can he pose at his age? And let him be in general population. I know people say, well, free Larry Hoover. Well, hold on, let's go one step at a time. Let's get him out of isolation.
Hey, that's dope. Charleston White taking steps in the community, though. You feel me? A lot of these dudes don't be doing that. Feel me?
Let's get him out of isolation and work him into general population, and then let's try to work him out of general population to society. So I've been studying Larry Hoover since I joined the Crips, the Rolling 60 Crips, at the age of 15 years old in the Texas Youth Commission. So I stole the Black Gangster Disciples literature. So by the time I got this literature, the 6-point star represent what Larry Hoover was trying to change about the gangsters, right? Growth and development, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So I stole that knowledge. And so that's how I became familiar with who he is. And then Jay Prince have always put him out before the culture. Right. So the song Street by Jeezy.
They say that boy Jay Prince over there celebrating.
You hear Larry Hoover saying, and he's giving clear instruction on what we have to do. Who call themselves real street, they're gonna have to be the ones to step up in the community and start making change. Because contrary to what people believe, nobody follows rappers. The rappers follow the real street. The kids follow the rappers, right? So the rappers mimic the street and the kids mimic the rappers.
Nice.
That's why the kids think everybody trying to look like the rapper. The players, the pimps, the hustlers, they was the ones that wear chains, pinky rings. Rappers, if you saw the movie Paid in Full, it shows you that. Right. So it was the rappers mimicking the street with the big gold chains. And so, yeah, homie, so in that song, in the beginning of the song, he give clear instruction. It's gonna take the guys from the streets. And when I started working on laws and legislation, one of the things I first heard was those that's closest to the problem are the closest to the solutions. Right. Those are your street, your reform street. Let me just say that. Is there such thing as a good street? Because good street operate of principles, codes, and ethics. We don't sell drugs in front of grandmama's house. Them was real street. Right. Real street told, say, boy, y'all gonna go to school. Real street did not let kids come out and hang in the streets. Right. Real street did not give drugs to kids to sell. A real street paid the basketball kids that done good in school. A real street did turkey giveaways long before we even saw New Jack City.
Right. Did you say Pops is a real street nigga?
Yeah.
That's a real street nigga.
Yeah. Pops is a gambler who sold drugs to gamble. So, but he been in the streets. He learned from his uncles and his dad now. So real street really took care of the community. Real street solved crimes, unsolved crimes in the community. Who done wrong things in the communities disappeared. That's where you hear.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, Charleston White always got some good game and knowledge for you, man. Now a lot of people ain't gonna like it what he say, but I mean, that's just a little bit of the people that catch on to what he's saying.
That's where you hear the saying, "We don't hurt women or children." Those were real street. These street guys today hurt women and children. These street guys today sell dope in front of anybody's house.
Facts.
These real street guys are very respectful. Real street guys are always trying to find a way to get out the streets.
Right.
It's so sad when he look at what Chicago is today. Man, I bet that old man heart hurt. I bet that old man heart is saddened when he think about Chicago. Home of black genocide, known to the world for more black people than the Ku Klux Klan, known to the world for more black people dying in Chicago than the war in Iraq, so they called it Chirac. And out of all the years of Chicago being called Chirac, not one police officer was killed and one white person died. In all the years, how you throw up that 6-point star? Is that how you do that 6-point star? In all the years of that 6-point star being thrown up by them niggas, them pitchforks, it's been a war. Not one Klansman died. Not one police officer have died. Not one white boy have died. None but black people. Pitchforks up, pitchforks down. Pitchforks up, pitchforks down. Because they kill their own kind at a rate like no other that they took on the name Chirac. It used to be the people nation versus the folk nation. The 5-point star. Working for these kids up here. Don't bring no motherfucking mob ties up to me, nigga. Them niggas don't do a goddamn thing. For around here, it's a nigga nation. Been here since the 60s. We don't give a fuck about no Jay Prince. Say, y'all listen to me. Say, listen to me. After Rainwater had his incident, after Rainwater had his run-in with Whack 100, guess who showed up? The FBI, nigga. Say Whack. Say stay out of Texas, nigga. We don't want to say Texas niggas don't go against Texas niggas, nigga. You think I'm gonna go? We don't give a fuck about no Jay Prince. You talking about, nigga?
Now that's what Charleston White had to say about Larry Hoover, and I need y'all to let me know how y'all feel, man. Get up in them comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, man. But click one of these videos on the screen, man. You can catch me over there. I'm finna get over there right now, man. Peace.